Hi there, Gemini. It's lovely to have you with me. I've got your reading here. We're going to finish off with the wishing bowl. You know, I'm a Reiki healer, so we're going to raise our vibrations and have some healing energy through the reading, and at the end where we open our chakra. I'm not sure which one it will be yet, but looking at your reading, it looks like you're about to, or you're just facing some kind of transition that you are maybe holding back on. It looks like you don't really want to do it. You're not sure how to do it. But the reading is showing that, you know, it's going to happen. So let's have a look. Gemini. So very friendly, outgoing, chatty, mutable sign. So you help others to kind of be open to change, but it looks like you're digging your heels in somehow. So you're starting off with the Two of Swords and then the Empress. I mean, I see you as being very much the Empress. I've got Gemini rising actually, so I like to think I've got part of your qualities in my sign as well. But yeah, the Empress is someone who's in tune with her instincts and in tune with nature. So you kind of go with how you feel on a lot of things. So yeah, it's strange because with you having the Two of Swords next to it, it feels like you're not wanting to trust your instincts on something, or you're not sure of how to interpret your instincts. Maybe it's that. But yeah, the Two of Swords is sort of you're feeling deeply about something, and your mind is on the outside. Other people might see you as being very calm, but inside there's a lot going on. You know, you really are turning things around, working out how each scenario might unfold, and but not really seeing the end road yet, or the right path. So you're feeling confused, but you are the Empress, and that's the stronger card. So you know, she is gorgeous. You know, she's got she appreciates beauty around her. You know, loves animals and children, and ruled by Venus. You've got the Venus symbol there, and your heart is very strong, and normally you trust your heart. So try to go back with that, you know, go back into realizing that you can trust yourself, you can trust how you feel about something. I mean, that is everything. Yeah, that's your gut. So, you know, I think they say about, you know, if you trust, we all trust the especially Geminis, you know, ruled by Mercury, can be trusting your brain too much, but maybe you need to trust your gut. Imagine that as a brain as well, and maybe that's the more true one. It's not so confused by external influences. So then, so then you've got the base of the reading is sort of the heart of them. Well, what you've known so far, or what you may be concerned about, is the Ten of Pentacles. So it's talking about your family legacy, or your structure of your life. I mean, you've got you're holding it very importantly, or close to you, about this stability and you know, family. You've got a very stable home and everything, and there's elders around you that you look up to, or they look up to you. Got the dog there for loyalty, and everything's very happy. So that's sort of at the base of your the atmosphere around you. So there's solidity around you, and then what you've just been going through, it's upside down, is the World card. So there's been something, I mean, it could be the coronavirus, who knows. It's a huge thing for everyone, because the World card is like an end of a chapter. It's a big transition, not as big as the World though, which you've also got in this reading. So this is yeah, where something feels like it wasn't great for you. It felt like something came along that was disappointing, and it felt like it was bad timing in some way. So I mean, I easily could see that as being in COVID-19. Yeah, if something didn't work out the way you wanted it to, it's inconvenient when the change came in. Something happened that was you know, it disturbed the normal routine, and it just felt like it wasn't the right time for you. It wasn't lucky, it wasn't good timing, and it's kind of upset the apple cart for you. But you've got still, with the World card, which is an even bigger card, it's the end of the major arcana. It's upside down, but it doesn't matter. It's still a good card. It's very, you know, it's the end of a huge cycle, whereas the World's the end of a chapter. This is the end of a very, it could be years of, it's like the whole book, you know, for a major chunk of your life. So loads of lessons have been learned. And it's saying that it feels to me like you're not wanting to see that something has come to an end. There is a sense of something has it's over extended its stay in your life. It's a natural time for it to be let go of, but you really don't want to, or you're finding it difficult to. Maybe there's still some unfinished business between you and someone else, or between you and a position that you're in. So you're kind of holding back. I mean, it feels like it might be partly that you're not feeling ready yet. It maybe feels too painful to let go of something, and you're hanging on, but it is going to come to an end with the wheel of the world's card, the wheel of the year in this deck. And then I can see you're juggling. So it could be finances, but it could be between people. You maybe are trying to keep two things on the go at once in some way, relationships, or maybe a past relationship that you're still hanging on to that, isn't the healthy one, and then juggling it with this new perhaps relationship or a new job that you're in, but you're managing very, very gracefully. I mean, you're clever about how you juggle things, and you make it look easy to other people, but you are adaptable. We all know you, Gemini. You can keep things going, and you're like the eternal child of the zodiac, and endless amounts of energy seemingly to other people anyway. You've kind of got that restless energy, so you can keep your fingers tapping and keep that energy going, keeping that going, and you're adaptable and able to keep it all above, keep all the balls in the air, I guess is what I'm saying. And then you're still feeling you're feeling trapped, and you're not really ready to step out of the kind of bind that you're in. I mean, it might feel so cozy where you are in this, maybe it's to do with a family home maybe, and you're thinking, I don't know how I'm supposed to step away from that. It feels too hard, but it is all mental kind of conflict. It's all up in your head. I mean, those swords are not actually attacking anyone, and she's got that blindfold on, but she could take it off and choose to see. It just feels like you don't want to see, and maybe it's too painful for you at the moment. But if you want to be the best version of you, just think of the next easiest good feeling thought and move towards that one at a time. You don't have to take all of the swords away all at once and do everything in one day. It's just making one step towards making it easier for you, whatever it is. If you need to find out more information, then just find out. If you've got the internet, you can Google something and to give you, more awareness, or talk to people about your worries, and they can help you. There's always someone around who's, especially Geminis, so many people. There's bound to be someone who's maybe been through the same experience, and they can offer you some advice. So just think of that person. Think of who makes you feel comfortable when you're talking to them. They're the ones that will give you good advice. Yeah, okay. So then your environment around you is the moon card. So you're going to have to go through this kind of intimidating time. It's going to feel, you're going to be out of your comfort zone, and it's sort of asking you as well to go through the shadows, and then you'll have a new sense of enlightenment and see things in a different way. It will kind of bring things back into the light for you by going through this, by overcoming your fears, and also by going back to listening to your intuition again, because you are the Empress. You've got that within you. And the moon card also talks about Cancer and Pisces, sometimes Scorpio. For me, that's how it feels. So you are very sensitive, Gemini. You might have that water sign in your chart. So use your instincts and your intuition, and probably psychic ability as well, and to guide you. Trust it, really. And then on your mind, your hopes and fears. So you might be worrying about causing conflict with the Knight of Swords. And, sometimes that can be quite dramatic, and it can be causing. It's like charging ahead. You don't want things to go too fast. I think that's what you're feeling, reserved about it, and you're feeling cautious and careful. Maybe in the past you've been through a difficult time, or maybe there's someone around you at the moment that you would be worried about stirring up. And with the Knight of Swords, they are all dressed for battle. Look, he's raring to go. The horse is reared up, and you maybe don't want that. You may be anticipating sort of hassle that you're not feeling ready for. But there is an end of a cycle coming, Gemini. And then we see this card, I have got clarifiers behind as the overriding energy for this part of the reading is the Three of Swords. So yeah, it's a painful truth that I think you've been holding back on. You've been, with there being three swords in there, it might be to do with, one relationship that you're letting go of, or maybe you're being let go of, but you sense it's coming, even though you're trying not to acknowledge it or do anything about it. But it's also saying to me with this that there's another new energy coming in. So it might be someone new around you, which is hopeful, isn't it? It's the kind of creative energy extending out to others. So all is not lost. Yes, it's a painful reality for now, but there's a new energy coming in, which is a creative energy, a kind of fresh start I'm feeling. So I got from the my Morgan Greer deck clarifiers for the energy of the reading, and so you got the Six of Swords and the Chariot. So this is movement, where I was saying there's definitely an ending. It might come in quite fast, and you might be moving house actually. So with the Six of Swords, you're going somewhere, but you've got these kind of, you won't forget the things you've learned. They're coming with you. It's not a sense of abandoning everything. It's kind of taking along some baggage with you, but you're moving into a calmer energy, which is a harmonious energy with the sixes always, and Six of Swords. So there might be someone helping you as well as you move away from this, or move into this new phase and major stage of your life. And then the Chariot is talking about harnessing energies, so negative and positive choices, conscious and subconscious. And again, there's Cancer energy in this in this card here. So I do feel like you might have a strong Cancer rising sign, or you might be someone around you who's important and significant in your life as a Cancerian. But I think you're tuning in to what's important to you. You're feeling stronger as you acknowledge, or maybe it might be a surprise to you that you're moving. It might not even be you that kind of pushes this to happen, but it's happening, and you're going to feel powerful. You're taking control, and you're actually leading your own life. You might be the person who's, in the end, with this new information that comes in, you might be the one who's pushing for it to actually happen. You might jump ship before you're pushed, put it that way. But it's powerful with that. You're feeling stronger, Gemini. So yeah, it's amazing. Let's just do a romance angel for you. Let's see source energy for Gemini, who's going through this major change. And there's two changes. There's the World card that was reversed. It didn't feel like good luck at the time, but all change quite often is for the better good. But with the World card as a more dominant card, it's the end of all the major arcanas at the top of the reading, so that position where it is as well. Wow, you got the new love card, but where that is, it's a more powerful message. Even in reverse, it doesn't matter. The World card is still, it's going to happen. It's a good change. It's graduation from a situation, but you've been holding it back, I think, and resisting your own instincts about the situation, because you didn't really want to face it. But it is finishing. But hey, you've got this inspiring energy that with new love coming in, so a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So that's really nice. Let's just do one more before we do the wishing bowl for you. Yeah, and that's where I saw those three swords, and also, and the other parts of the reading shows me that there's another person that's coming in around you. It might be someone that you are aware of, maybe someone you work with, a long-term friend that you've known before, but there's someone around, and they're going to be really helpful to you. And maybe a big part of the next chapter of your life. So it's quite exciting, actually. And it's not like you, Gemini, to be holding back. I think it must be to do with the family stability that you're trying to keep that in control. And that's maybe what's holding you back from seeing something. Just one card, please. There we go, for Gemini. One more card, and then we'll open up. I think we'll do the grounding root chakra for you, because I can see that you're wanting to hold on, and maybe it's because you don't feel quite secure. You want to maintain security and solidity. so with the root chakra, that'll help you to feel grounded and more confident about your needs, you know, being met in the material world, to give you confidence. Okay, there's one. There we are. Pay attention to red flags. So yes, that's just being more cautious. Maybe you need to be careful about finishing off the other relationship that's still around. The signs are cautioning you, so just be wary, and maybe take one step at a time with the new person that might be coming into your life. Just being careful, Gemini. Yeah, use your intuition. Absolutely. You've got the Empress here and the Moon card, and there's the Chariot for more of Cancerian energy. So just steadily, you can use your instincts. Yeah, go slowly. Listen to your inner voice, and if something feels too quick for you, just go at your own pace. It's not a race. You know, and although I could see you were holding back, maybe with this new person coming in, maybe you're going to be racing on and head over heels, but with that, maybe just take time, because there's obviously some issues that still need to be sorted out in this major transition that you're going through. Okay, so let's get comfortable for the opening the root chakra. So we're thinking of the colour red, and if you sit comfortably where you can close your eyes and open up your shoulders so your lungs can breathe, straighten up your spine, and take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. And again, inhale. And exhale. And so the root chakra is at the base of the spine, and it's helping us to feel grounded and confident that our needs are met, and the resources for survival will be available, and that it's helping you to feel positive about your career and money mindset as well. So Gemini, this is for you, opening up that chakra for you and feeling grounded and connected to the earth and the universal energy. All right, here you are. Enjoy this for you. Yeah, that was loud and lively. Probably a bit like you, Gemini, given half the chance when you're feeling on form. So, yeah, that was gorgeous. I hope that helped to raise your vibrations. Keep your energies raised, and obviously, you know, that will help you to feel strong, and it helps other people around you. The ripples do go out. So, yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. It really felt, it's quite exciting, actually, this reading. It really is. So just, you know, I think once things get moving, you'll be raring to go. But you might have to be, once you've got past this first block of realising you need to release something, I think then you're going to be wanting to really get your energy back and charge on. So just do that with caution while you get other things tidied up at the other end. Yeah. So enjoy. I look forward to seeing you very soon. That was your May reading. I'll be doing daily readings as well for quick reads as well. So I look forward to seeing you then. Please click on subscribe and like if you did. And sending you loads of love and light, and see you very soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.